Johnny Nelson. Up first is the boss from the United States of America. Saul Canelo Álvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, the boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Álvarez.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Here we go for round one. This is a high-octane battle. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some.
And the boss has been dropped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. A straight right just misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Gotta wonder. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Just missing with the uppercut. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Back and forth they go. They both want the knockout. You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that hook misses. Tried to score with a jab. There's a counter shot. And he misses with that jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. And that hook misses. about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Right uppercut can't find a home. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got... There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get? Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook won't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're both trying for a knockout. The perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for the... Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him, Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength...
Whoa, Johnny! Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. How did they not go down?
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you all. There's the bell to start round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch right up the middle. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as It's round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? Counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. Stay focused. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. A straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got...
Oh my God, Johnny! The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. And hold that thought. Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You all arm to the 12th. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Down goes the boss. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.